Alright, here we go again. Just when you thought your electricity bill was high enough, it turns out power prices in New South Wales are set to rise by up to 9% from July 1st. Yep, you heard that right. The Australian energy regulator dropped this bombshell in its latest draft decision, confirming what many Aussies were already dreading. Power is getting even more expensive. Now, let's be real. Cost of living is already out of control: groceries, rent, fuel, and now, electricity. And if you were hoping for some relief, well, let's just say don't hold your breath. Energy Minister Chris Bowen stepped up to the podium today, assuring Australians that the Albanese government is doing everything possible to keep power bills down. But here's the kicker: their big solution? More renewable energy. Bowen insists renewables are the cheapest and most reliable form of energy, and that the government's short-term energy bill relief packages are proof they are on the side of everyday Aussies. He also pointed out that the federal government has already delivered 2 rounds of bill relief, but let's be honest, does it really make a difference when the overall cost keeps going up? And here's where things get even more interesting. Bowen took aim at the Liberal Party, slamming their alternative plan, which includes nuclear energy and keeping coal-fired power stations running for longer. According to him, this would only drive prices even higher. But here's something they don't want to talk about too much: why are power prices rising in the first place? The energy regulator claims one of the major factors is coal-fired power stations constantly breaking down. Bowen didn't hold back, saying, "Not a day in the last 2 years has passed without a coal-fired power station failing somewhere in Australia." He reckons this proves renewables are the only way forward. Now, let's break this down. On one side, we have Labor, pushing for more renewables and promising that they'll eventually bring prices down, even though, right now, we are copping higher bills than ever before. On the other side, we have the Coalition, arguing that renewables alone won't cut it and that nuclear energy should be part of the mix. But here's where things get a little dodgy. The government keeps telling Aussies to shop around for better energy deals, using government-run websites to compare prices. Bowen says 80% of Australians aren't even on the cheapest offer available. But hang on, if power prices are skyrocketing, why should it be on us to hunt around for a slightly better deal? Shouldn't the government be fixing the actual problem? And let's not forget the elephant in the room: the global energy market. It's no secret that international gas and coal prices play a huge role in what we pay here in Australia. But instead of admitting that, politicians love to point fingers at each other. So, where does this leave the average Aussie? Well, unless you're planning to live off-grid with solar panels and a few candles, you're pretty much stuck with these price hikes. And if you're hoping for a political party to swoop in and magically fix everything, good luck with that, because neither side seems to have a plan that actually lowers prices right now. At the end of the day, Aussies are being told to cop the higher costs now for the sake of a supposedly cheaper future. But how long do we have to wait? And how much more can everyday families afford to fork out before something actually changes? Let us know what you think in the comments. Are you backing renewables? Do you think nuclear could be the answer? Or are we just being taken for a ride by politicians who don't have to worry about their own power bills? Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on more updates about what's happening in Australia. Because trust us, there's plenty more to come.